Up to dancer people no don't know there again. We see Beenie Man a come under a piece of pressure after him come up with a statement about one of Trinidad dishes them. Me think the people them call it doubles. Beenie Man did a say him don't eat doubles because not even him dog nah eat that. So the Trinidadians them take that the wrong way. Enough people we see a come out and a bash Beenie Man. As just one female we see come out and a defend Beenie Man. Shabby could know enough of the vendors them don't make the doubles properly. So if somebody see the doubles and don't like it, you can't wrong them for that. Also we see Prime Minister Andrew Holness come out with a positive message about Jamaica. The Prime Minister me could know say Jamaica have a strong resilience because after the hurricane season, after the one bag of rainfall, when you know said that can mash up the agriculture system. So the Prime Minister me could know say even after that and him go through a certain problem, the government make some preparations towards that, and the preparation them seemingly has been successful. So we're not going to emphasize much on our people. We just want to give you a like, share and subscribe. That if you're not subscribed as yet, make a run through that one on phone now.
Just completed my morning exercise and I don't get to do it often enough. But when I do get a chance to do it, you know, aside from the physical activity, it gives me an opportunity to think, especially during my cooling off period when I'm trying to recover from strenuous exertion as I try to do this morning. And I was reflecting on an important change in Jamaica that may have escaped many Jamaicans or may not be of importance to some Jamaicans in their consideration, and that is Jamaica is becoming resilient. You know, resilience is the ability to withstand a shock or a blow to your system, to be pushed to the extremes as I tried to do this morning, but to be able to absorb that shock, persevere and recover to better than you were before. But importantly, you do this on your own effort. Now think about it. Yesterday, the Minister of Agriculture announced that farm gate prices for some vegetables and produce were trending downwards. And this is barely 6 months after Hurricane Beryl and tropical storms and unprecedented rainfall ravaged the sector. Now, why are prices going down? This is because your government, through good management of the economy, planned for shocks. We created a disaster fund, which we've never had before, never existed before. And this gave us the flexibility to allocate funds to agriculture to support farmers to getting back into the field and increasing their production. I also want to big up all the farmers who were affected but who took advantage of support or even on their own went back into the field and increased production. I'll be the first to admit that much more work still needs to be done in stabilizing prices generally and food prices in particular. But we must admit that Jamaica today is different from Jamaica a decade ago, whether it is how we were able to respond and recover from COVID or the supply side shocks that occurred after the war in the Ukraine and the Middle East, or whether it is the ability to recover from unseasonal weather. Jamaica has done very well in withstanding and absorbing shocks and recovering. There are a couple of signs that you could use to judge the strength and resilience of an economy. And the first sign is the ability of the economy to continue to generate jobs for its citizens. And Jamaica has done incredibly well in this. We have the lowest unemployment rate, practically close to full employment. The other sign is the ability of the government to produce a budget without raising taxes. And, you know, this government has gone several budgets now, I believe 9 budgets, without having to come to the people to say, hey, we did manage the affairs of the country that well, things went awry and therefore we have to come and take more money out of your pockets. This has never happened under our administration. The third sign of a strong and stable economy is its ability to manage and reduce debt. And Jamaica has done incredibly well in this, where we've seen as the case study for debt reduction. At the end of this budget, we will be below 70% debt to GDP ratio. This is the lowest we have been in over 30 years. The fourth sign is that our foreign exchange rate trades fairly stable. and is market determined. And the truth is that Jamaica has never experienced this level of foreign exchange stability, though we have a freely traded, freely floating currency, probably the only freely floating currency in the region. And the fifth sign of the stability of our economy is that we continue to have more quarters of growth than no growth. And when you put all of these together, it shows a strong and resilient economy. And these are facts that are undeniable. So even the most biased and jaded commentator can't deny it. The truth is, Jamaica is fiscally fit.
Yeah, people know the Prime Minister said so, and if you don't like the positive message there, you can just make you know in the comment section. The next one we are going to know, people, as I said in the intro, Beenie wanna get a piece of bashing from the Trinidadian people them. Even some Jamaicans are bash Beenie Man same way. So Beenie Man did have to come out with an apology when I address the situation there.
I just want to know, say, all of the people them from Trinidad who say that I disrespect Trinidad. I never disrespect Trinidad. It's like you ask just that for me pork. Alright? I try to eat the doubles. And then me eat the doubles that I did. That seriously I did. All the doubles people them can tell us say I did. But when we go some boom and choke the thing for the dog them don't eat it. It's not a disrespect to Trinidad. None at all whatsoever. None at all whatsoever. I am greatly apologizing to all Trinidadians that live around the world that eat doubles. When we say it was a joke, but when Unu say it in a so jokeful. So I just want to know, say, I nah disrespect no Trinidadian, none at all, never. I will never ever do that. That Trinidad is my country, when we go, even when I have nothing to do, I just buy a ticket and go to Trinidad. Yeah, all carnival me there at Trinidad. Bravo, one of my best friends in the world. See it. So you have to know these things. Where a man talks, say, funny heart is not really mean, say, him decide for hurt people. See it. All opinion, you have to keep it to yourself. So I should have keep my opinion to myself. You should even put it on TV. I apologize. I really sincerely sorry about that if I hurt anybody. See it? I'm not here to offend my fans. I'm not here to offend anybody. I'm not here to offend the people that support the music. I'm not here to offend the people that support Trinidad. I am sorry. Very sorry. Very. One more very funny. Very sorry. I will never hear that again from me. I will never do that again. It will never happen again. And nothing like that will never come from my mouth but about doubles. Because them sell doubles and triples. And all the people them sell doubles from the corner and sell triples from the corner. We now mash up on the business. It's just no disrespect.
And even after Beenie Man come out with that, people, him still did get a bashing. As me say, a one female alone will come out in a Beenie Man defense.
While most of you at this time, you all are discrediting Beenie Man, using disparaging remarks, I will tell you that his statement is both scientifically factual and also rooted in superstitious practices. Now, I want to address the real issue because you all are talking about doubles and dogs. But I want to talk about the double dealing, dishonest, deceitful, deceptive, and disingenuous nature of most of you Trinidadians. Now, most of you coming out, I've seen minister coming out with doubles in their hand, eating doubles. Everybody buy a doubles vendor. But allow me to address those double vendors, because the real issue we should be addressing is why people are buying dead water. You all are purchasing the water that they use to bathe the dead. Many of them, not all of them, many of those double vendors are purchasing dead water. Why? It is rooted in some of their spiritual and superstitious practices. They believe that the water possesses mystical powers to bring good fortune. They believe that the dead water is spiritually potent. So they are using it in making their doubles, and they're using it. Some people use it to mop their business places. You all are not going to address the truth. But that's why I stand here, because I am my raw, authentic self at all times. I am not coming here for curry favor of none. I am not going to fan your feathers when I need to pluck those feathers. Those feathers need to be plucked. Stop engaging in these uncanny practices. And yes, also for scientific reason, dogs may not like doubles. Why? Dogs, like humans, they have preferences, they have tastes. Dogs typically dislike and are less likely to eat things with strong scents. For example, chili peppers, garlic and ginger, they belong to the allium family, and the compounds can be harmful to the dogs if ingested. So when we are dealing with these things, and strong perfume, strong household cleaner, dogs will avoid that because it can be overpowering, and these pungent odors, they just do not appeal to their sense of smell. So scientifically, we know that most of these doubles making, they will use a lot of onion and garlic and sometimes pepper. So there are scientific reasons why the dogs may not want to eat the doubles, and also superstitious practices. And I want you all to address it. I am the leader of All People's Party, and I will address some of these taboo and some of these unspoken issues that we have that plague our society. You all are rooted in deceit and deception. You all are comfortable to hide behind a lie. And you all are an outrage against Beenie Man as though he committed some sort of sin. The truth is the truth. Many of you doubles vendors are using dead water. Water that they use, the last water that they use to bathe the dead. Do you want me to outline it? Do you want me to highlight the many funeral homes that sell dead water? As a matter of fact, by a certain time, the dead water is sold out. And where there is a demand, there will always be supply, because of some of these spiritual uncanny practices. Let us deal with the demonic issues in this nation that is plaguing us. You all want to sweep it under the carpet. But I, Kizelle Jackson, political leader of All People's Party, I say I'm coming with a new form of leadership. Listen to me. I am not trying to win you with lies and deception. I will unearth it. I thank you this morning. I thank you this morning. Dogs and doubles, let's deal with the dead water.
That was sport for you there now. Don't know the report, then we see them, we like them, put them up, phone like them. If you're more than like and you're not subscribed yet, give you a subscribe. Hit the notification bell too, for not miss an update. This is Real Yutes TV, we're out.